Hello and welcome to keyword QTP interview questions.blogspot.in. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create the keyword driven automation framework in QTP. In keyword driven automation framework, we create the focuses on keywords. That means, suppose we have a flight reservation application that comes with the QTP. We have a lot of functionalities of the applications, like log into the application, search flights, book flight tickets, cancel tickets, fax order, view reports. So all that functionalities are there. So for each functionality we can create one function, and then we can map the keywords to these functions. So that is what the keyword driven framework is all about. The main components are displayed here in keyword driven automation framework, that is script, object repository, reports, application, and test data. Now we are going to see each and every component in detail in coming very soon. So as displayed in the image, we have these many components, C components actually. So the first one is library files in keyword driven automation frameworks. As I said, we can create the functions for the each feature that application provides. So the functions can be stored in the library files like VBS, TXT, or QFL files that can be used to like perform some operations. So for example, any application we have login functionality, so we can create one login function like this. So in this function we can enter some data into the username, password, and click on OK, and then if the that authentication is successful, then we can log into the application, new window will come, otherwise we will give the error and come out of this function. So all these kinds of functions can be created and stored all together in the one function, and then we can in function library, and then we can attach the function library to the quick test professional test. Now the next component of the keyword driven automation framework is like object repository in keyword driven automation framework. So we can have a local object repository or shared object repository. So it depends upon what kind of repository you want to use. We can use a local repository or shared repository. So advantage of shared repository is that it can be used by multiple tests, and we can multiple people can work on the project. So in most of the projects where the project is very big, we can use the shared object repository. So the next component, the repository stores the object test objects, and there is the advantage of the object repository. So in the test data, that is the crux of the automation framework. Test data is very important, in which we are going to store the test steps, test case ID, test case name, everything like test objects, in which we want to enter the data, and all that information is stored in the test data. So that is normally stored in the Excel file. So the important columns of that Excel file are test case ID, test case name, execution flag, test case steps, keywords, object types, object names, and object values. Now object types, object names, and object values contains the information like what kind of the object is that, like binary, twin box, like that. And then object names is the name of the object in the repository, and object values is the actual values you want to put into that objects. Then the next component is quick test settings and environmental variables. Now in test settings, we can set make the settings like object synchronization timeout, then when error occurs, what to do, or we can attach the recovery scenarios as well. Also we can load the environmental variables in that section. And the last section is reports. Here in second last section is reports. So in reports, so we create the HTML reports as we perform some operations in the applications, and we create the HTML files. Here is the sample code for that. You can go to this blog qtpinterviewquestions.blogspot.in, and then you can copy this example for your information. Then we have this test driver script. This is the main script that will loop through all the test cases in the Excel sheet, and do automation of the each test case one by one. So a sample test script will have to do these operations, like read data from the environment variables, call report model to create report files, then import Excel sheet to the data table, read Excel file, call the functions, map to the keyword, and log the result. So all these functionalities are performed by the test driver script or the test engine. So it is the sample test engine that I have created. So you can again copy this example from this website. If you have any questions, you can go to this reply to sagar@gmail.com, or if you want to buy the book on this QTPs, you can just go to this blog, and the left hand side there is one link like QTP books, download QTP books. So you can click it here and you can buy it from amazon.com. So this is all about QTP, keyword automation, keyword driven framework, keyword driven automation framework. If you like this video, you can just thumbs up. Thank you.